Side Up Software presents. Hello everybody, I'm your friendly neighborhood Let's Player Spider-War, and I welcome you to another Commodore 64 medley. How much of an announcer was there? Yeah. Okay. We're gonna begin this medley with Zaxxon, that legendary game for the Commodore 64. By, well, Sega's Zaxxon, as it says there. So, let me see. I hope I have a one-player game. No, that's two-player game. No, it's a one-player game. Up we go! Everybody knows what Zaxxon is. It's a very, well, it's a 3D sort of shooter, gamer, thingamajigger. And it's not the easiest game in the world, but also it's not the most exciting game in the world either. But I used to play it a lot, and I remember that I liked it a lot. I was like, oh man, this game is so cool! But when you play it now, you're like, oh yeah, the game is like, well, very mediocre. Yeah, not the most exciting game in the world, but still, hey. People loved it back then, because it was amazing 3D scrolling and, well, sort of 3D. It's just sideways, you know. It was different, at least, you could say. Especially, well, not in this first level, but the second level that comes after, which is this. This is more 3D than anything else, because of... You have to depend on what height those guys are. So you have to really determine, and that the sound that you heard is the crosshair that comes up when you're at the same level as the enemy, so you can shoot them. So this is like more of a bonus level. Am I even running out of fuel? I thought I didn't put invincibility on. It had the, well, you know, many Commodore 64 games, especially when they were copied and made, were cracked and trained afterwards, so a lot of the games had all kinds of cheats on them. But yeah, this is Zaxxon. So I don't know if it automatically had that I don't run out of fuel or anything. But as you can see, sometimes this game, it really utilizes that 3D aspect of the game. Giving you challenges like that, having to go through certain little holes without destroying yourself. And shooting at the wall is the way to determine where you're going. So just keep mashing the button and hope not to die. Yeah, this game is pretty much a bottom masher. That's all it is. You just keep on flying and destroying whatever you can, hoping not to die. I could pretty much play this with one hand, but it's very awkward to play like that. Concentrate, concentrate. Now we come to the boss of the game, which is this thing, and I never... Oh, there it is, right between the legs. Ugh. I hit you once. No. Destroyed it. It's a homing missile that you need to just shoot and destroy. You get 200 points. Good. Get ready. And it just pretty much goes on and on and on. I don't know if there's any changes between these levels. Maybe just it makes things more difficult for you to handle. Ugh. Oh crap, I hate those freaking... Those are nasty, those homing missiles. You really don't know what height they are until it's, well, as you saw, too late. And they take several hits. Pretty strong missiles when you hit them head on and they don't explode. The programmers didn't realize that the explosive is in the tip of the missile and also in the body, but mostly the tip is the one that makes it explode. So whenever you hear that wee 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 sound, it's, well, not that sound, that's the force field that you have to fly over. But the more high-pitched sound, that is the homing missile. Yep. This game was a classic back then. At least it was classified as a classic already, because it was a very good game to some people. Reviewers and everything. I think, at least I remember that it got some high reviews because of the 3D aspect and everything, and I just got myself killed. I have to remember that they do shoot back. Got the fuel, even though I didn't need it. Yes, in this game you do have fuel, and you can run out of it, but when you die, it refills you, which is nice. So you really don't have to worry about the fuel canisters that fly in space that you shoot to get the fuel. How does that work? Get back over here. I want to destroy you! Yes! I got all the enemies from this level. This mid-level. You can see the EP is the enemy planes. At least that's what I remember that stands for, enemy planes. Yeah, these aren't spaceships. I'm making a space. Didn't expect that. And I was about to say that I was making a space opera because I was pretty much singing when I almost crashed into the wall by being a dumbass. Gotcha. That surprised me. Well, let's see how far I can actually make before I utterly destroy myself on these obstacles. So we can move on. Because this is a medley, so I need to find 2 other games. Well, I have 1 game in mind, but this is... I just went into this and then I realized that... just realized as I'm playing this that I'm making a medley and I don't have a 3rd game. This is gonna be a long recording session because I have to find a game that I will add to the medley. I'm not gonna change the format, it's always 3 games for the medley. And I got fuel! I remember that these big red things are fuel tanks. Still, you refuel your fighter by shooting fuel tanks. Come on, let me hit you. I know it's in the vicinity of your crotch. I'm not sure it's that very good. So I did really well. Now, I'm not sure if it's the open area between the legs or it's the white line above the open area that you need to hit if you want to kill that big box. You can't kill... Excuse me. Ow. Well, that's it. Game over. But you can't kill that... you can't kill the boss. It just takes several hits. Anyway, that was Zaxxon, and on to the next game. Very monotonous music here, just one note of expert music. Next we have Squish'em. Serious presents Squish'em. This game, I just remember this game when I was downloading all these Commodore 64 games. I remember that we had this game on one of our diskettes. And, well, this game is very moronic. I have to say that. Just listen to that expert music. Yeah, that's the music of the game. That really is. It plays all the time, and this is a very annoying game because of the sound effects and everything. But the gist of it is that you are a construction worker or something, climbing up the construction and squishing these very odd aliens, bugs, whatever. And they just go around and squish them. Yeah, that's the name of the game. Squish them. And don't, even if they, after you squish them, they will come back as, and that was a level up, as you saw. It made you go to level 2. Somehow. I do not know how, but it happened. And as you can see, the aliens do come back as white aliens. As they lose their color when you squish them. But don't touch them when they're like that. You can't squish them again, and they will automatically kill you. So you just go up, 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 and away, and squish these bugs, aliens. Whatever you want to call them, you squish them. Like I said, this is a very moronic and very simple game with great graphics by a 5-year-old. I mean, seriously, this is just a dumb game. You just turn your brains off and squish them. Not your brains, I meant you squish these bugs things. If you squish your brains, that's a bad thing. And I really hate that level up noise, seriously. Ooh, looky! Yeah, it does get harder the more you go in levels, and that was a 1-up that I just got. It played the groovy music when I got it. Ah, boy. There is an end to this. It doesn't just go on and on and on. There is a goal in the game, so to speak. And will you stop dropping those cardboard tile boxes, whatever those are supposed to be? They make a very annoying noise, and they never hit me. So stop it. Ah, crap. I said stop it! I'm just waiting for that white one to move along so I can get up here. It does get challenging later on, but not that challenging, really. Very easy game. I just remember that I had this back in the day. Oh, there's the goal. Your toolbox on the top level of the game. Die. Let me get that. And annoyance. Seriously, that just happened. You saw it. It happened. I don't know how. Hey, barrels! Seriously, barrels. What is this, Donkey Kong? Why am I playing this? I needed to add to the library of the medleys, and, well, here it is. A game that I used to play because I had it. And I'm being dumb. I just love these. This is one of those, you know, ye old time indie games. I mean, this is not a known super production company that made this game. Must be just one guy who decided that he can program stuff on the Commodore 64, and he drew some stuff up and made a game. That's pretty much it how it went back then. If you knew that simple programming of the Commodore Basic, you could make a game quite easily. Just needed to draw some sprites that you thought that looked good. And also, you cannot go back down. So, pretty much I'm screwed if that doesn't move along. I thought you would move along to the left. And will you stop dropping those freaking barrel things on me? See? You can't touch them again. Told you. I wonder what the level 6 monsters look like. They must look like rolling pizzas. I don't know. I won't play this for too long because there's nothing else to see in this game. I'm just curious about the level 6 monsters. Is that a monster or is that one? That's a 1-up, isn't it? Yeah. That's a 1-up. Random items. And dancing mushrooms. Or mushrooms that walk on a hand. They really didn't have that much imagination when they drew these enemies now, did they? Yep. Yep. Okay, it's getting a little challenging now. I don't care. I want to move on to the next game. So why am I still playing? I do not know. Oh well. Let us move on to the next game! As soon as I can think up of what game I will play. Yeah, next game. And for the last game, we have Blagger. That's the name of the game. Blagger. No idea what it means, the Blagger. But the gist of the game is you're Blagger. And you go around and collect keys to open the safes that you see in the end of the game to stuff. I don't know. This is one of the most ridiculously hard platformers that I've ever played. I'll show you why it's ridiculously hard. Because, hey, that's what I'm here to do. So let's go. That music plays every time you pick up a key. Remember that. Oh, I'm not supposed to go here. Okay. I remember this first level at least, to some extent. And that always is when you die. The scream spasms and you just stay still for a second. There's your first problem. Right? This first freaking obstacle. Yep. Okay, we got through that, so let's keep on going. I should take the right key first, I guess. And I wonder if I can make through this. I hardly ever make through the first freaking level. I mean seriously. I hardly ever get through this first level. It's that hard of a platformer. Even if I do get to the second level, trust me, I'm not gonna make through that one. Okay, just gonna wait for it. Time it right, so I can jump back up here. Okay, I made it. Almost. Gotta wait. Gotta be careful of this one. Don't jump too close or you'll hit it. Okay, made it. Yay! I made it to the second level. Or level 1, because that was level 0. That was bad timing. Okay, let's try that again. Yep. And yibba. And also, don't fall from too high. Because that's bad. It will kill you if you fall from a very long distance. Okay, now let's see. Let's see, where should I go first? I don't know. I guess I'll go down here. Oh, crap. Oh, I made it. Didn't think I would. Actually, see? See? See how difficult this is? I've never made it to level 3. Or level 2, as according to the game, because the level 0 is the first level. But seriously, that's what I mean. I never make it through those freaking candies. I've never made it to this Mad Hatter's Den. Never. That's how hard this game is. I'm not even gonna try it anymore. So there's your sneak preview of Blagger or something. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this another medley in English language. It's sometimes very difficult. So I hope you enjoyed this medley. And I hope you all have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning. And I will see you all next time. Take care, people. Bye.